Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about lineups, right? So we have three different lineups that we're trying to maybe not maybe the ideal lineup, but traditional versus non-traditional, say a speed or an all-power lineup, right? So at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're doing whatever is comfortable for you, and there's a lot of players to choose from, so you can do whatever you want, experiment, try different things. But let's take a look at kind of the ideas that I kind of created here. So we have a lineup that is your traditional style possible lineup, right? Where you have your speed guy, your leadoff dude with high contact, which is Fox, and then you have another guy who has a little bit of power and good contact as well in the second hole, along with some power, of course, which is Gibson, right? You want someone to get on, you want someone to get the runner over, and you want someone to hit a home run. And then number four, you want a big masher for your cleanup. And then typically, you want to kind of continue that progress, right? So again, we have King here batting fifth. So he's a kind of a mixture of, power and contact as well. And then we kind of start over where we have Harden, speed, high contact, and speed, high contact, where you can have your pitcher and catcher kind of typically at the end, just more for like say defense and whatever pitcher you kind of want to use. So that's a kind of traditional style lineup. I wouldn't necessarily have this particular lineup. It's not my style per se. Now we go into the next lineup, for instance. It's all speed. You don't really care about the power necessarily, but you're looking for speed, and more speed. Because at the end of the day, we talk about the concept that speed kills, right? If you have speed on the plate, you're going to make runners and pitchers nervous, and you're going to make them make tough pitches. That's real life. Maybe not so much in this game, but if you're worried about the runner stealing, you might make a bad pitch as well, especially try to pitch to contact or something like that. So we got Smith, Fox, Russell, and then the pitcher here, he's the fastest pitcher in the game. As you see at right now, he's 162, but of course he's a level 12. So if you add his speed when he gets to 13, he's at 178, which makes him the fastest pitcher in the game. And again, keep it going, and Phoenix, and of course we have Terry here, and again, speed guy, good defense as well. And of course, Barry, him and Ricky are the fastest catchers at 190. And again, Martina, she is at when she's full, she's about 206. So this is a speed lineup. Probably not the most efficient. Can you win with it? Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Go ahead and try it. All right. Now we're going to go to our last lineup that I've created here is just flat out power lineup. If you don't care about defense and you don't care about speed, it's what about home runs? This is probably the lineup to go with, in my opinion. Again, we got Michael here batting leadoff. He's the fastest dude out of these power guys. Pretty solid. You could also add an infielder if you wanted to. Alexandra, she is quite fast at 13 and has a lot of power as well. So that is an option you can go with. But we went with Durant here because his defense is actually pretty solid. And of course, Gibson and Kevin, again, those two dudes are just the hit for power. And both lefties, so they're typically both first basemen, so it's going to be pretty difficult. And then Murray, again, not in there for his defense, in there for his power. And of course, we have our third baseman, Jackson. Dude is pretty good hitter, decent fielding, terrible throwing. And of course, Durant, like I said, he's in there pretty solid. One batter I don't really like so much is Johnson. I don't like that red dot that comes on when he predicts it. It's a distraction for me. But again, 200 power, 184 contact. So that's pretty solid as well. Ending it with King. King's at level 12 for me right now, but you look at his power, 209, 200 contact. He's decent speed, once he gets to level 13. And, of course, to end it out, we have our pitcher, who of course is the strongest pitcher in the game when it comes to hitting. You look at his power; it's going to be 200, and his contact is going to be 190. This dude is going to mash for you. Not probably the best pitcher. If you look at my stats, I have not used him once. So when I get to 13, which I'm maxing him out now, he will be used. But these are three different type of lineups. Again, kind of a balanced lineup, speed lineup, and of course a power lineup. And I'll show you real quick what lineup I typically use and why. So again, I start off, I want that kind of balance, right? I do want a good balance. And for me, it's just all about trying to, have that different kind of approach, right? I want solid pitching. I want good defense in the outfield. I want speed. And I want the ability to play, make the amazing catch, right? And solid pitchers. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And does it always work for me? Of course not. But that's my lineup right here. We go with Jack, Durant, Gibson, Kevin, Michael, and got a little Koo, Michael, Ruth, kind of go, and then we got Jessica, and then my pitcher James. So you give it your shot, get over whatever lineup you want, give it a try, do what you can, and have fun with the game. That's the whole point of this. All right, thanks for watching.